What's going on, podcast people? It's the D&E podcast. I'm NK Really, the friend group. I'm here with my friends and co-host Jahmar. Say what's up.
Yo.
We got Josh behind the camera and on the desk. Say what's good, Josh. We have a special guest on today. One of our longtime friend of the D&E podcast. Special guest, Isaiah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all?
Before I really introduce Isaiah, I just want to clarify why we were gone these past 2 weeks. First, I would like to blame Josh because he took like 4 hours in the meeting. We asked him, I was like, Josh, like, he said he had a meeting after work, but he didn't know about it. Yeah. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I'm like, just let us know when you're out. Like 4 hours go by, he's like, I'm out. I'm like, I'm like, bro, I could have just subbed you in. I could have had a sub in for you.
I said, I'll let you know. I didn't know.
Bro, after the first hour, 30 minutes, he could have just been like, yo, I'm not going to be able to make it. And I'm like, fine, I could pick up somebody else to film for you real quick. He could have did that, but nope. He didn't tell him like 4 hours later. I'm like, damn. So that week went by. And then next week, Jahmar got sick. The one who, remember he said he don't get sick. He said that before. He said about me and Raekwon when Raekwon used to be a host. He said that we got a weak immune system. So what that make about you now?
I had an infection.
So you got a weak immune system.
Nah.
You're human. Like you just like the rest of us.
I don't even know what it was, but it was going around. It wasn't COVID though. I took like 2-3 tests and they all came back negative. But I had a cough that just wasn't going away. The first week it was like I was getting like fevers and shit like that and sweats, and then started to die down, and now I'm like chilling. Maybe every once in a while I might have a cough, but that's about it.
Some immune system.
Nah, that shit would have killed y'all.
No, it wouldn't have.
It would have killed y'all. Whatever I had, if y'all got that, who knows, man.
That was cold. You had a cold.
Anyways, everything just went downhill ever since the Eagles won. That's all I'm saying. So
I feel that.
Yeah.
I second that.
Well, we're going to talk about that soon, but let me introduce Isaiah. Isaiah is, like I said, he was a friend of the podcast. He was also in our league, so we have most of the league up here already, which is like crazy. Yeah. Me, you, Josh, Raekwon, got Isaiah, Sakai, Lopez. Only people we haven't had is my cousin this year, Emmett, and Pave, really. Everybody else. And Devontae. Yeah. Damn, that's 8 people.
Damn.
That's actually crazy. Yeah. That's actually crazy. And Isaiah was trash in the league. I'm not gonna hold him. He was trash.
Man. Hey, I can explain myself. Go ahead. All right. So let me just first say this, right? Me being in a whole different state, in a whole different time zone with real shit to do, and people texting me at -7 in the morning about trades, like they the real GMs and shit. I saw a lot of points. I said, "Fuck it, y'all can have whatever y'all want. Just leave me the fuck alone."
You're not committed. That's why
I ain't gonna lie. But I did win my other league though.
It wasn't me.
Hey, when I put some time and effort into it, you know what I'm saying, things could happen. So that's what I'm saying. And I did start to try at the end of the season to make sure I wasn't in last place. I was not beat.
You did do that.
I was not beat.
You did do that, because you had like 2 or 3 wins in the regular season, something like that. It was sorry, like it was like a bye week for everybody. Basically, like, it's an easy dub.
It's all right, man. So it's all about how you finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit. hey. I guess it is. But I was like, damn, bro. And to be honest, it started off with right in the beginning of the league when I sent that trade. That shit almost caused havoc throughout the league when I sent for the niggas was mad as hell, bro.
I was confused because I had when you had texted me, I didn't see the draft layout or nothing. I was just like, at that point, I was just like, fuck it, I don't care. You whatever, do you. And then I seen the group chat. I'm like, yo, what did I do, bro? Niggas gonna be hitting me for the next few weeks, bro. Yo, let me get this, bro.
Niggas talking about Sakai was talking about I was cheating. I'm like, what you mean? I just sent a trade. I'm like, he accepted him. Like, I don't care how am I cheating. Like, this shit happened. Like, and shit. That's why I let the people in the league veto. Trades and shit like that, because if they didn't seem fair, then it just didn't happen through. And so the trade didn't go through. But if I had got that trade off, man, I mean, I was already like, I finished top 3 in the league regardless. But I was probably going for number 1 with that trade. I was. Bro, niggas went to lead the league after the trade. Like, just because I made a trade. Yes.
Look, see, I didn't care. I was like, he needs the help.
Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. But speaking, you said you was in a different time zone. Why? Yeah, what was you doing out there? Like, I seen you all over. I seen you down, like, like Delaware or some shit like that. And now you was living in like New Mexico or some shit like that. What was good with that?
Shit, man, it's a whole big story, man. I definitely wasn't supposed to be in New Mexico. I'll tell you that. I was, I fucking last year, you know, when I had gotten sick last year and shit, and that kind of fucked up all my working things. You know what I'm saying? I had to take a little bit of time off. And then, you know, like niggas just hit me from this job in Delaware. It's like, yo, we'll pay for housing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're like, we pay for housing. We'll give you reimbursement on the gas to get here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, let me see what this about. That shit was trash. I ain't gonna flex, yo. That shit was trash, man. The people in Delaware, man, the racism is so crazy, bro. Because what I was doing, I was selling pest control door to door. I wasn't really doing it, but I was selling it. So we would go door to door in these neighborhoods and shit, bro. When I tell you, I was getting kicked out of the neighborhoods from the cops at least once a day, bro. Once a day, these niggas was getting me out of there, bro. So like shit was getting fucked up. My boy ended up leaving there and going back to New Mexico where he had a job before. He's like, man, come through here. It's way better, more money, guaranteed. And shit is something to fucking, you know what I mean? Like a different environment, you feel me? So I'm just going over there. I'm just like, hey, it can't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Can't hurt. Went over there and shit, man. That shit really changed. It really changed my life. I ain't gonna flex. So, yeah, it was pretty cool over there. I was selling solar. Now I'm back here for a little bit, about to go back to New Mexico for a couple months, yo. I got, you know, a few niggas over there. I'm trying to link up with, get on my other shit, you know what I'm saying? Like music, entertainment, shit like that. See where it goes. Honestly, I really suggest everybody just, you know, visit other places, really fucking... You know, go out of your comfort zone once in a while. That shit really make the biggest difference, man. I did more in the last 5 months than I did in fucking 23 years in Jersey. I ain't gonna lie.
How the air out there? I heard the air different.
Air's fire.
Okay, I heard it's dry, like in Arizona, like New Mexico.
Yeah, it's like dry air. You know what I'm saying? It's hot, but it's like you ever go to the beach and you know it's hot, but it feels more like, you know what I'm saying? You can feel it on your skin instead of humidity and shit like that. Yeah, I feel you. It's kind of like that, you know what I mean? All the time, though.
Lane probably would hate that. He hate the heat.
Bro, no, it's hot, humid in here. Like, I'm sweating. Like it's not like how you say it. It's humid hot in here, bro. Like you just be having the heat on like during the summer or some shit like that. Like, what? He be having, bro. It was like 60 degrees at one time. It was like fall, winter around that time. But it was like 60 one time. And you saw the heat on. I'm like, damn, Jahmar, like it's hot outside. Yes, bro.
Nah, shit's cool out there though. You know what I'm saying? Dry heat is a wave. I ain't gonna flex. Humidity is ass. I ain't know how much I would like it till I was over there. I'm like, man, I got off the plane like, yo, this different over here. I ain't gonna flex. No cap. You can be outside sitting down for like hours. You won't sweat not one bit.
You gotta check that out.
Yeah, that shit fire over there.
You said this was New Mexico?
New Mexico.
Is it like, are you in like the flat land? Cause there was like a mountain range, like somewhere down that line.
I'm right by the mountains.
Right by the mountains?
Yeah, I'm right by the mountains. Right in Albuquerque. Like, you can literally drive up to them shits from where I was. It's like a 30-minute drive to them.
So how did you go from like selling pest control to selling solar panels in New Mexico? Like, how did that transition happen?
Right, your guess is as good as mine, man. It's been fucking crazy, bro. Like, literally, one of my boys that was working with me in Delaware, he ended up leaving. He ended up leaving and going to New Mexico and shit because he was working out there a few years back. And they kind of just hit him up. Was like, yo, we need you back here, man. Just pull up. We'll figure out everything when you get there. And like, bro, it's cool, man. He's just like, yo, whoever, I know this shit's ass here. Whoever down to come with me, pull up. You know what I'm saying? You got a job and shit. You know, just see what it can do. And that shit was fire, yo. I went over there. It was good money. They treated niggas good and shit, man. It wasn't a bad job. We barely did shit. It was pretty fire over there.
My favorite.
Yeah, shit was pretty fire.
Not doing
that. Everything to do is nuts.
So you don't ever got like a somewhere overseeing you, like bothering you, some shit like that?
Yes and no, but like niggas was cool there, like, cause what we would do, we'll go into the office and shit, man, chill there for like 3-4 hours doing nothing. Then they'll be like, all right, we ready to go into the neighborhoods and shit. It'll be our assistant manager, the manager of our assistant manager and the manager of our basic like team and shit. Not the whole office, but our team. He'll pull up with us to the neighborhoods, and then, you know what I'm saying, we'll literally work for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, go to lunch, come back for another hour and a half. That would be the day.
So you actually selling the panels, or you like installing them?
Basically, I'm just selling them. The thing is, I wasn't even really selling. I was just setting up appointments. I would be the first person they talk to. I'll be like, yo, listen, you know what I'm saying, this is the basic rundown of it. We'll have somebody else in the neighborhood, you know, tomorrow. They'll come in, do they shit. If it sells, I get more money. If it don't, you know what I'm saying, at least it's good on my part. You know, they sat for the little consultation, but
you know what I'm saying, commission about an hour.
Both. It was fire. Yeah, it was fire. Delaware was only commission. That bitch was hard, bro. No cap.
Isn't that what you were doing though? Isn't that considered like a soliciting? Is that not soliciting?
Yeah, it's soliciting. Okay. You gotta have a permit. We ain't had shit.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have shit. Niggas was like, yeah, we got one for the office. Every time a cop hit me up, I would be like, yeah, they told me it's at the office. Nigga be like, where is it? It's in the office. It's supposed to be on you though. I don't know what to tell you, bucko. You know what I mean?
I even you can get kicked out of neighborhoods.
Yeah, niggas would be like, yeah, you guys gotta leave right now. No cap. And I'll call my boss. I'll be like, yo, the cops have fucking just kicked me out the neighborhood. What you want me to do? Nigga be like, yo, just keep going until they come back.
That's crazy. Trying to set you up.
That's crazy. No cap. Nigga be like, yo, just keep going, man. Let me know if they come back. I'll be like, man, fuck this nigga, bro. He tripping.
Damn. And it wasn't like you was getting paid by the hour. You said it was by commission too. So
and
like,
that was by commission too.
Man, I would have left if it was by commission talking about just stay there. Like,
yeah, it was tough.
You're not really paying me. Like, it's
no cap.
Damn, that is different, bro. A lot has happened over these last 2 weeks since we haven't recorded. Like, I had hella shit to talk about. Shit kind of low key outdated, but like we got I know right now LeBron about to pass Kareem.
Yeah.
Scoring. We were just talking about before we started recording, but LeBron's about to become the all-time leading scorer in the NBA, 36 points away from breaking it. I think he's gonna break it tonight versus Thunder. I think it's part of the script, like I was saying. And it's just crazy. Like, where do y'all rank him in terms of like basketball play? Like, who the best?
Greatest of all time?
Yeah, in that
it's got to be one, man. It's got to be, bro. It's got to be number one. Because I feel like the only argument you can make is Michael Jordan, and that's just niggas stuck in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, there's nobody that's ever going to be better than Michael Jordan. When we seeing a nigga that's literally breaking how many stats? You feel me? Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. They got most points and assists by his position and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking how many straight finals he done been to?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just hating if you say he ain't the GOAT right now, man. I ain't gonna lie.
What you think?
What y'all think?
To the point, it feels normal too that like a team just keep going back to the finals or like to the whatever the championship is. It's just like that just seems normal. It's like, oh, you ain't make it back to back. You're not really like that, or like you're not making it consistently. I'm just like, oh, like they still got a lot to prove. Like this football terms, and I know it's a little bit different, but like the Chiefs, I would say they keep like getting back there somehow, some way. But like a team like the Bengals, I'm like, oh, they got to prove it to me that like they can make it back to the game and shit like that. Even though they should have made it like this year, we'll get to that later. But I don't know. Yeah, I would say I'll put LeBron at like 1, but. To be fair, I ain't really watched Jordan play. Like I see like a few highlights, so it's like a little different. Like when you're watching it live, like I can see LeBron play, and like that's why I have a form of different pit. And Kobe's tough too. So like if I was ever picking anything, I'm always gonna put Kobe right there. But that's like him over Jordan and everybody. That's just me being biased. But like if we realistically talking, yeah, like I can see LeBron being 1.
What do you think, Josh?
Best all around player. Yeah, he can do everything. I mean.
Put the camera on you and so. Yeah. So where do you rank him now?
Probably 1.
1? So you got him over Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Jordan's a better scorer, but all around player is LeBron.
All right. Me, I got LeBron at number 1. They always used to be there because I remember when I was younger, like Jordan, when the way that everybody talked about Jordan, like damn, it seemed like he tough, like best player ever. But like as time went on, now I'm just seeing like the consistency of LeBron over these last 20 years, no really dip. Like he's been like tough. I'm like, damn, like he 38, right?
Yeah.
38, averaging
Yeah.
like 30 points a game right now. Like that shit's
insane.
crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Like
That's insane.
I know scoring is high end now, but like you're still asking him to do more at that age, it's still which is still like crazy. And like I said, that run he had in the East where it was like 8 straight finals, some shit like that. That's not easy. Like I don't care what anybody like. He made it seem easy and like, oh, it's the East. I'm like, bro, if it's just why can't anybody else do? Like there were other stars in the East, but why couldn't anybody else do? But like he was taking teams like that last Cavaliers team that had went to the finals versus the Warriors. Yeah. That team was trash. I don't care what anybody says.
It was. That
team was trash. Like it was like Kevin Love, Kyrie wasn't on that team. They had already traded D Wade. Isaiah Thomas was already gone. They had Kevin Love. Like I don't care what anybody said. They could have lost to the Celtics easily, but LeBron was just going crazy. Like his reign in Toronto, they started calling that shit LeBronto, bro. Yeah. Like that shit's crazy. Like that's how dominant he was just in the East. I'm like, damn, that shit's actually crazy. And like I said, it made it seem easy. Like nobody else is doing that shit. And it's just like, damn, bro, that's like, and it's actually crazy. Like, and people say, oh, he's not really a scorer, but I'm like, he's top 5 scoring points per game, and he's about to break the record for all time scoring. You know and consistently over 20 years, consistently putting up numbers like this over 20 years. And now look, I'm like I understand like people like, oh, Jordan is 6-0 in the finals, and it's no knock to him, but that's a team accomplishment,
right?
Like I can't like. There's only 2 times I think where I believe LeBron when he lost finals that he should have won. The first when he went against the Spurs, the year after they had already played him in the finals, like that big 3, I still think they should have won that.
Right.
And versus what's that team? The Mavericks. They shouldn't have lost versus the Mavericks.
For sure.
Those are the only 2 times I believe that he should have won when he didn't. That Cavs team when they versus the Warriors, that first time they lost to them, Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt that finals. One of them didn't play the whole series. I can't remember who. And then one of them got hurt during the series. And so when they lost, I'm like, damn. And that's when he was like leading every statistical category out of both teams. And this was crazy. Like he was doing everything he could. Still lost though. And then when they were in against when KD went there, they should have lost too. They weren't the better team. Like LeBron was good. I still think he was the best player in the finals, but like it was KD, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond. I'm like, we have 4 all-stars. Like nobody's beating that team. I don't care what like nobody beating that team, bro. I don't care who you are. Michael Jordan not beating that team, bro. And it's just like, and I just think every time in the finals, like he has 10 finals appearances, 4 wins. I'm like, the competition he's versed is harder than Jordan is. I don't care.
100%.
Going against KD 3 times in the final, twice and Steph Curry multiple times, like 4 times and shit like that. That shit ain't hard. And then the first time he went versus the Spurs, he was like 23 or some shit like that.
Right.
Like that team trash too. You look back at that team, they had like it was him, Booby, what Miles, some shit like that. You can't name niggas off that team.
Ilgauskas. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know these niggas, bro. And he, as a young person, that's like Ja leading the Thunder to the finals,
right?
Basically, or some shit like that. Like it was like when I just seen his greatness, I'm like I'm not knocking anything Michael Jordan did, but the shit that LeBron do, I believe is better, and I got him at number 1.
That's facts
in my book.
I feel that.
It's really to the point where it feels normal, like the things that he does, but like it's just ridiculous. Like the fact that like you said, he's 38, and we expect him to drop 40 tonight,
bruh.
That's unheard of. Like, motherfuckers talking about, he might drop 40 tonight. Like that's just crazy. But like when you're saying, you're like, oh yeah, he could do that, but like he's 38.
Facts. And it's how he's doing it too. This nigga's still running down the court, banging on niggas, bro. 38, getting the head above the rim. This nigga not he gotta get tested, bro. That nigga gotta test this nigga, bro. No cap. If anybody got tested, it's LeBron James, dog. Like he should not be doing. I be looking at highlights thinking this nigga is like in his 10th year in or 8th year in and shit. Like, man, that's so insane. We're not going to find or see anybody like that for a good minute, man. Like, probably ever, really.
Yeah, and I don't want to be like, I hope like I don't be like these the people like these Jordan heads of like, oh, no one's ever gonna be greater than Michael Jordan. I don't want to be that. Like, I want to be able to see like, will anybody ever be greater than LeBron James?
Right.
Like for the like, I'm not trying to be like Stephen A. He didn't want to do it all the time. He's like, there's nothing LeBron James could do to ever be better than Michael Jordan. I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean there's nothing he can ever do, bro? I'm like, you're just like, that's dumb to me, bro. Like, and like I say, losing in the finals, like, I don't believe that's a player like like something that bad about a player. That's just the team. Like it's the
Right.
better team wins,
Yes.
and the better team always wins in the finals. So, like, so that's not a knock on him. Like most of the times he went against better teams than him. Though, like I said, only 2 times I believe he should have won was versus the Mavs and Spurs that time. But
I also think it would be different too if he played like terribly in those finals. But like
Yeah.
he's like balling out each final. So like,
Facts.
I don't know. I don't really fault him for that. I used to be a LeBron hater, but like he just kicks too much like to like hate on him. It's like, all right, he can do that, or he is like that. He is that guy. So that's just crazy, man. How long you think it'll take for like someone else to be like seriously considered up there with like LeBron and stuff like that?
decades, like at least 2-3 decades. I'm so
Facts.
serious.
Facts.
I know Luka is good. I know Giannis is good too, but like they got to do this shit over. LeBron's done this shit over 2 decades, and then like the scoring title was not broken for like 30 something years, like 30 some years or some shit like that when Kareem got it, and it's been holding it ever since. And then so
I hear that, but like look at like the time difference between like when Jordan is like, oh, how many people are gonna be like Jordan, and like Kobe came out, and then like LeBron. So like I don't think it might be sooner than
y'all. To be honest, people be rating Kobe too high. Like I like Kobe too. I think he's the second best shooting guard of all time, but I don't think he's top 10.
I
don't.
Oh, man,
I'm being so serious. I have him at 11. Like
who's above him then? Who's above him though?
You said the second best shooting guard?
Yes.
But at 11.
Yes. Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, Larry Bird.
Oh.
What you mean? Oh.
I can't do that. Nah, I don't think so,
y'all
man. I don't think so.
Sleeping
But
on Larry Bird.
I'll admit that most of my arguments gonna be biased though, because Kobe's for the culture.
I like Kobe too,
for the culture,
but like I said, I got Hakeem, Shaq, Bill Russell. Who am I missing? Tim Duncan. I have 2 more. Was it Bill Russell and?
You said Bill Russell.
Oh no, I said Wilt Chamberlain. And I'm missing somebody. Who did I not say? Point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards. I'm missing somebody who I'm just not thinking of right now.
Magic,
thank you. Yes, Magic. And that wasn't in order. That was just a random like.
Okay.
That wasn't in order. But those 10 people, yes.
It's tough because it's very hard to make an argument against that. But I feel like a lot of these arguments are going to be biased in terms of Kobe, because Kobe's basically Michael Jordan light, or Michael Jordan part 2.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to ever be considered that Michael Jordan light.
yeah. So it's like it's real rough with Kobe. Kobe's one of the people is like, you know, he's top 1 if you're like a real Kobe fan, but realistically, we know what it is with Kobe, man. That's tough. That's real tough.
And I don't get mad at people who say Kobe top 10. I just don't like he not my top 10 in just terms of like and shit like that.
I hear that. But like, but if people do compare him to Jordan, like there's a conversation there, you know, like, oh, he's light, but like people will put him in the like top 10 of basketball players of all time. That's also true. So I'm saying like, there's not that much time difference between these top 3, top 5 type of talent in between each other. So like the next LeBron or the next Jordan or next whoever dominant player can happen in like 5 years or sooner than that.
But all right, if you're saying Jordan or LeBron, those are top 3 players.
Yeah. But like the time difference between like Jordan and LeBron, like that's not that long.
All right, Jordan retired the year before LeBron came into the league.
When he started, 80.
What?
When did Jordan come in?
80,
like 85,
84, some shit like something like around that 85, 84,
yeah.
some shit like that. Yeah, I don't know exact year. But yes, like, and then like he retired the year before LeBron came, but he already retired before he came back to the Wizards and shit like that. And so, but like, people were considering him the greatest in like the 90s and shit like that around that time. So that's, and like I said, so that's 10 plus years when LeBron got drafted, and we didn't really start to consider LeBron the greatest until around maybe 2013, maybe somewhere around that time. He was on the Heat, some shit like that. And that's when like those conversations started coming in. So like that's time. That was like 20 plus years, yeah.
Right.
So I say it's gonna be at least 2 decades, bro. until somebody could reach around that, talking about Jordan, LeBron type. Oh, he's better than LeBron, Jordan, shit like that. That's gonna be it. And but speaking on another NBA topic, where the direction the league is headed with like this scoring and shit, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't either.
And it's, to be honest, I blame Adam Silver because the rules that have been being implemented, like there's a high volume of scoring going on, and not a lot of defense being played. Like I remember it was like rare to see teams dropping like 100 points and shit like that. Bro, the Thunder just dropped like 153 or some shit like the other night.
Damn.
And the Thunder is a bottom team, is like a bottom team in the West and shit like that. Right. Like that's my team. But like I know where we are. Like we're in rebuild mode. But like 150 from a bottom team, like that's ridiculous. Yeah. Like, and so when people drop like 40, oh, he dropped 40 tonight. Like he dropped 40 this night. I'm like, that shit don't impress me anymore. Like if someone dropping 40 like in 2010, damn, that nigga was going crazy and shit like that. But Donovan Mitchell dropped like 70 the other night, which is a crazy accomplishment because you don't see that often. But like, I don't know, and it feel as big as like it should have been. Like when I remember when D-Book did it like around like 2016, 2018. It was trash too, but it was kind of like, damn, that's actually kind of cool. But I feel like D-Books is more impressive for some reason. Oh yeah, just because of the time we're in. So like, a nigga gonna have to drop 100 or some shit like for me to be impressed. Like, man, the way scoring is just crazy, bro. Thanks. Like I don't know, like I just don't like the way the direction NBA is headed with like this offense. I think so they got to bring some more defensive rules so we can slow down this scoring. For sure,
shit. It's not basketball anymore. It's literally like watching somebody play 2K in these fucking games and shit. You know what I'm saying? They coming down the court, couple dribble moves, shot off the dribble. It's it. You know what I'm saying? Like look at the Mavericks play. Like it's like Luka has the ball 90% of the time, 95% of the time. And it's like you out here doing my player and shit. You know what I'm saying? 50 points, 13 assists, 10 rebounds. That's nothing anymore. Niggas is doing that.
Yeah, bro. Numbers are really inflated, bro.
Hell yeah.
I don't like, to be honest, and like you said, Luka come to like that's play style Luka's playing. It's good for numbers and shit like that. We saw with James Harden. Right. That's not championship ball. He's not going to championship like that. I like Luka too. Like they just got Kyrie. You see what's going to happen, but like he not playing championship ball. Like, that's gonna like I said, they don't go anywhere in the playoffs. They might make it a second round, but they ain't making it out. They ain't he not going nowhere with that. Like you gotta play team ball to win a championship. So like, but I just don't like. I don't like the way that the NBA is headed and shit like that. They gotta bring some more defensive rules and shit like that. Yeah. Something to slow it down, the game. Because it's like I said, high volume scoring. And like people, do y'all blame Steph Curry for the way the NBA is now?
Bro, it's hard to blame him because like the nigga can shoot. If you can shoot like that, I'm shooting that bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll shoot more than him if I can shoot like that. I swear to God. Like, I feel like he's doing people a favor not shooting as much as he could. This nigga could shoot 40 a game realistically and probably win himself. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like with Steph Curry, the Warriors play real basketball a lot of the time, though. Some of the, you know what I'm saying? They're actually doing switches, rotations. They're coming up and getting off the ball and shit. There's not a lot of, you know, coming down the court and just doing something off the dribble and shit with the Warriors. At least they passing around. If it ends up being Steph Curry shooting it, at least he fucking ran a mile to get open and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's hard to blame him, but at the same time, it's easy to blame him. You know, niggas shooting like that. It makes the niggas that get into the league want to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Shoot from 40 feet away and shit. You know, you feel me? Yeah. Like, you see these niggas in high school, bro. They pulling up from half court in this bitch.
LaMelo was doing that shit with points on line. But I just shoot that bitch. I'm
you know
what
I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a point where they gonna have to pull that 3-point line back and shit, man. These niggas is shooting from the parking lot now, bro. No cap.
Yeah, bro, they really just be pulling.
Oh God, they be pulling, bro.
Trey come across half court and just pull, like, damn.
I'm saying, like, bro, like, that's not basketball, man. Like, you taking 2 steps across half court shooting that bitch. That's wild.
What do you think, Jahmar?
Yeah, I mean, you can blame him, but I don't necessarily think it's like a bad thing because if someone's shooting from like half court and like mid game, all right, that's cool. Like it brings up momentum and things like that. But like if that's the play call, like if it comes down the stretch, like I'm about to like the Damian Lillard and Paul George when fucking Dame pulled that shot. Like if they taking that every single time, not every. and it is becoming more popular and stuff like that. But like, that's a higher chance of them missing too.
Facts.
And then it looks like a dumb shot if you pull from that far. And if you're not that guy and you're pulling shots like that, he's like, oh, like it's gonna add a risk to it. But I think if like it's just the game changing. If they come up with like new defensive rules and shit like that to stop it, then it's like, all right, there is a smarter shot than taking like a 50-foot 3-point shot.
Facts.
You know, so we'll see how the game goes. I don't know.
I think it's kind of like the same shit happened with like Jordan and Kobe. Niggas thought there was Jordan and Kobe taking a high amount of volume of shots and shit like that.
Right.
Like you even saw it in 2K. I be telling niggas, and when I seen 2K, I'm like, bro, you taking like 10 shots in a park game. You not Kobe. Relax, bro. I'm like, relax. Like, relax. I'm like, yo, like, I think that's where like the disconnect is. Like, these are professional players who are like top of the game and shit like that. You in high school, you are not Steph Curry. Stop pulling that deep. Like that's what like you're not. So I don't blame Steph Curry. I think a lot of people are inspired by him. Like, damn, like that shit's tough. They want to do like people. You see your favorite player, I'm like, damn, I want to do that shit too. But those players put the work in, bro. They put way more work in what a high school player does. Y'all not them. You could be inspired, work in your game, but do that shit in practice. Don't do that. Don't come across half court and put that shit in the game, because you probably gonna get taken out as soon as you do that shit. Game. And so like, and I do believe the work, but the NBA though, the Warriors definitely didn't like inspire some change into that like a lot the 3 dynamic and shit like that. But we like the first. I really blame the Rockets, because the year after they did that, the Rockets ended up like I think that's when they got like Chris Paul too. The year they went to like the Western Conference Finals. They were taking more threes a game than the Warriors were. And they were taking a high volume. This is like the first time I saw that shit. I'm like, yo, they're taking a lot of threes, but they weren't making it. Like they weren't as efficient. Like you got James Harden taking it, Eric Gordon taking threes and shit like that, Chris Paul and shit like that. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, but it was bad. Like when I saw them, like it didn't seem like good basketball to me. So like this is like the first time I seen it. I'm like, this seems bad, bro. I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't like them. Like they're like a worse version of the Warriors, man. I don't know who they think they are, but it ain't them, bro. I'm like, y'all not Steph Curry. I'm like, I know James Harden nice, but he not Steph Curry. I'm like, y'all taking a crazy amount of shots and shit like that. And so that's like when we first started seeing it, and everybody else started doing that shit. And that's basically what Luka is doing now. He's just more efficient at it, and with like James Harden and shit is doing like that. But
that's what I'm saying though. Like if it really comes down to it, like I'd rather have you shoot like some 50, 40 feet shot to win the game. Because first of all, it's a tough shot because it's the game winner. And second of all, you mad far from the basket. Like there's a higher chance of you missing. Like yeah, some people can hit it, but how often they gonna hit it?
Yeah, facts.
Like the best shooters shoot like 40%, and that's the best of the best. Steph shoots like 40%. I think it's just for threes though, but like I don't know about like 40 plus. But like it's definitely lower than that. So it's just that's a low percentage shot if you look at the percentage.
Hell yeah, like especially when you guarded. Like when that Dame shot, you said fucking Paul George was on him. Paul George was on him. It was a step back from fucking 40 feet. Like imagine he missed that. Bruh.
But he work on it. They work on it in practice. So I understand what Paul George saying. Like, oh, that's a bad shot. Even though like he took like if he work on that, then and this in his shot selection, it can't really be a bad. Like to the average person, like yeah, that's a bad shot. But that's Damian Lillard. Yeah, so that's not a bad shot to him. The same shit. What's a bad shot to like you? It's not gonna be a bad shot to him because they work on that shit and they're good at that. And so, like I said, to the average person, yeah, it might could be a bad shot, but that's Damian Lillard.
That's facts.
Yeah, I understand.
That's facts.
But regardless of who it is,
I think it's easy.
It's a tough shot.
It's a tough shot. I think tough shot would have been a better word. Like it's a tough shot.
Yeah, it's a tough shot. I think it's easier to argue. Yeah, I think it's easier to argue because it went in. I think it's easier to argue, you know, whether it's a good shot or not. If it's, you know, a good shot for him, I feel like if he missed it, niggas would have been saying, yo, man, what are you doing? You're not Curry. You know what I'm saying? Why you pull up from there? It would have been a whole different thing. I feel like
all this space over here to make a move. Like there's so many open spots and like an easier shot you could have took.
Right.
But he made it, and it's not.
Yeah, true.
Nothing we could do.
Yeah, word.
I'm glad he hit that shot too. I'm a big Dame fan.
I know, and the only reason you was Dame fan because of 2K.
No cap.
It was me and Jahmar used to have battles in my team. Like it was like 2K17. He had Damian Lillard, and he used to be going off of him.
Yo,
my guy was Clay though. I used to have Clay. I used to come across half court, pull a three, just like everybody else. I was so money with his shot. Like I could not mess with him. He would just go crazy, like catch and shoot, blah, knock down. So like I became a Clay fan just from 2K and shit like that. And so yeah, I understand why that's Jamar's guy, but Dame is tough. He just dropped what he dropped like 50 the other night or some shit like that.
That's wild.
Or some shit like that. Like, but it should be going unnoticed and shit like that. I don't know why. I guess when you're in a smaller market, you just don't get that coverage, some shit like that.
Yeah, true that.
Unless you're Giannis, he's in a small market.
Facts.
They promoted. They did. Milwaukee did well by him, and they got a ring too. So
yeah, true.
Speaking of more sports, the Eagles went to the Super Bowl. Josh,
yes sir.
How you feel about that?
Man, it's well deserved.
What is it? I'm going for the Eagles. So I'm rooting for Jalen Hurts, and I want them to win because I want to go to their parade again.
So
I was at parade last time. So
we going?
Oh yeah, I'm out there.
I'm picking up a shift that day.
No, Jahmar, you can go too. Don't worry about it. Jamar, you can go.
I will work a double. They go to that parade, man. Nah, I will say, I like since the Eagles made the Super Bowl, I've been hearing a lot about like Jalen Hurts and like how he has like an all female team and the things he's doing, and I was like, all right, like,
what do you mean by female team? Like you mean the people around him?
Yeah, like his agent and all that.
Facts,
like all female. I was like, oh, I mess with that, but like at the same time, I really can't root for the Eagles. It's really not so much them anymore, like the team itself. It's the fans.
Facts.
Y'all 100%. Fans is the worst fans in sports. I don't care.
I don't disagree. The Philly fans is a different level.
Yo.
Oh.
Yo, they are
y'all
worst.
Giants fans, so I understand why y'all mad at it.
Yeah.
It's y'all division rival.
True that.
Yeah, but I hope the Chiefs win this one.
I second that.
I mean, I don't mind Mahomes getting another ring. Like he's tough, yeah, but like I just want, like I said, I'm trying to go to the parade again. So
yeah, I won't be going to that.
We going.
Yeah, I'll be out there. Yeah, I'll be rooting for the Jalen Hurts. And a lot of people slept on Jalen Hurts, man.
Facts.
A lot of people. I was not one of them. Like I knew what Jalen Hurts was. Like I remember him at Alabama. He was tough. He had like some struggles like in the championship game. I remember he benched him, went to Oklahoma, balled out. And like he was producing well for a young guy, but like I remember we used to have this talk before, Josh. I'm like they kind of like disrespecting low key Jalen Hurts, like, oh, we might need to look for another quarterback. I'm like, why? I'm like, he's balling out. This is before the season though.
Oh,
I'm like, he's doing pretty solid for like compared to his peers and shit like that. It was like his peers are Tua, Joe Burrow, and Justin Herbert, all in the same class. Yeah. They were in the same class. One?
Yeah.
I think it was Joe, because Jalen Hurts went second round. They were all first rounders. And he really proved doubters wrong, yo. Balled out the season, was an MVP candidate. Did everything right, yo. Just locked in this season and balled out.
He put that work in.
He did.
He put that work in.
And like I said, we had that conversation before the season.
Number 1 wide receiver. I said work on accuracy.
That's what I said. I just said he just needed a number 1 wide receiver. They didn't have that. They had Devontae Smith, who's a young guy. I don't ever expect any young wide receiver to be like top tier and shit like that. Like I won't expect that out of them. Like some might do it, like a Justin Jefferson or Ja'Marr Chase, but I'll never expect that out of a young receiver and shit like that. And so when he got AJ Brown, I knew AJ Brown was capable of. He was just on a bad team of Ryan Tannehill quarterback. They had a run heavy offense with Derrick Henry, and he balled out. Jalen Hurts balled out with AJ Brown. AJ Brown balled out all to the Super Bowl.
And they boys too. Like I think they wanted to play with each other. Like I knew they was gonna be nice. I was like, I didn't think it was gonna be like this night.
Yeah,
I do think
God.
Their stats a little inflated because of the schedule, but
going against the Giants twice a season.
Giants are on there.
I mean,
or 3 times.
Giants are on there.
Yeah, but like if you think about it, the Giants are like they went from like a 4-win team to what we're doing right now, 5-win maybe somewhere around there. And like the best quarterbacks they played was like Kirk Cousins, really, Dak Prescott. Like
I don't know this. Josh will know this.
I don't know y'all schedule like that.
I think there's one more I'm missing, but like it was a real like easy schedule. Like I give them props. Like I do think they're like a top team, but I think it's a little inflated.
I mean, they damn near had the same schedule as y'all.
Yeah, we played. And look what we did.
So y'all saying you had an easy schedule?
We did have an easy
schedule.
Fair enough.
We actually, I can admit that we did have an easy ass schedule.
Like that has something to do with like the thing too. Like I expected. We won 9 games, but I expected to win 10. Like before the season started, I said 10 was possible. I remember talking to you about this. I was like 10 is possible just because of the teams we played. I thought we were gonna lose to the Titans. Then who was after the Titans? I can't remember right now. But like it was a light schedule, like playing teams like the Lions, Seahawks without Russell Wilson. We lost both of those games, but like, I'm thinking these are like winnable games and shit like that. Oh, maybe the Packers is who they played. Another good quarterback they played. But speaking of the
ran
Packers,
off the field.
Yeah. Who would y'all say is like the top 3 QBs in the NFC?
NFC right now?
Yeah.
I know.
NFC, I'll say if Aaron Rodgers stays, he's still top 3.
Yeah.
Right.
We have no one in the NFC besides Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna say Jalen Hurts right now. Because I go through all the divisions. Tom Brady retired. There's nobody in NFC South right now. NFC West, Matthew Stafford's out there. Brock Purdy,
maybe.
I'm keeping on hold right now. I gotta keep on hold. NFC West, NFC South. No, I said NFC East, NFC North.
Geno, Kirk.
Damn, ain't no quarterbacks in the NFC
right now.
It's like mostly defenses and receivers.
Yeah. That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not, because Kirk not no top quarterback to me.
Oh no.
Turkin,
But like, think about it though. Like, there's nobody in the NFC. I'm like, wow, that's actually like crazy quarterback wise. Because I was watching some video talking about Daniel Jones and his contract, and there was like, oh, where would you put Daniel Jones? And like, if you look at like the top 32 teams, like you probably wouldn't put him top 10, but like he probably in like that top 11 to like 16 range,
average.
And like middle of the pack, because like you got to pay him. Like, you don't like, he's like a lower Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? But like,
y'all should get a number 1 receiver for him and see what he do.
Oh, I think so.
I think he will be better if he had a number 1 receiver.
I think he's better than Kirk though.
I think he's at this stage now where like, I think he definitely has improved. I don't think he's earned a nickname Danny Dimes yet, but he definitely has improved.
Yeah.
I think if y'all give him a number 1 receiver, we'll actually see what he's capable of.
True that.
We'll see if he's capable. Like I said, I don't think y'all should have drafted him, in my opinion. Like I said, I think y'all should have went
man.
Dwayne Haskins over him first. Like I said, and improve him. But y'all took him, and then like I said, he started off slow. We finally saw improvement this season.
Where would you give him number 1
receiver?
I say I put him like where I said, like between 11 and like 15. I gotta take a look at quarterbacks right now. Actually,
In the NFC?
Just no, like league wise, like in between there.
All right. What about just in the NFC?
Just in the NFC, I say he's like top 7 off the top of my head if I really think about it. Because what other quarterbacks are there? There's Geno, Jalen Hurts, Kirk Cousins,
Justin Fields.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Justin Fields.
He's not a top quarterback right now, though.
Yeah, but he's like good, mentionable. Like there's Baker Mayfield.
No, he don't count. He's not even in NFC. He's not in NFC.
Oh yeah, he just went to Rams.
He's the Rams.
Yeah, he went to Rams.
Oh yeah,
but he's a backup. What?
I totally forgot about that shit, bro.
You got Jared Goff. You got Aaron
Matthew
Rodgers, Stafford, Geno, Kyler.
Brock Purdy or whoever the fuck is starting on the Niners.
Yeah, quarterback.
Yeah, just say 49ers quarterback. Well, I don't
Miscellaneous.
know. Jameis, either Marcus Mariota or Damon Desmond Riddler. I don't know who the fuck is going to start over there.
Who's Panthers? Sam Darnold?
Yeah, I think it's Sam Darnold.
Yeah. Bucks don't got nobody now.
Yeah.
Brady retired. Yeah, speaking of Brady retired, that's a big thing right there too.
So
Brady retired.
Jalen Hurts, no order. Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones, Carson Wentz, or
Daniel Jones is around Dak Prescott, around there.
The 49ers, whoever they start, Trey Lance or whoever, Geno, freaking Baker or Matthew Stafford, Kyler Murray, Kirk Cousins. Lions is Jared Goff, Packers Aaron Rodgers, Justin Fields, Bucks whoever they pick, the Panthers, Saints, and Falcons. Like,
it's not really a lot. It's not a lot of quarterbacks. Damn.
So he damn there. Damn, I might actually put him top 5.
I'm about to say, man, he's getting by.
In the NFC?
You could put him in top 5.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones? There's not a lot.
Who?
No. I'm taking a healthy Jameis Winston over Daniel Jones. Jameis Winston wasn't healthy this season at all. He like played the first 3 games. He had like a back injury, which is like, bro, that's like one of like the worst injuries you have. And it was like had Andy Dalton. But don't forget when he had started those first 6 games that he got hurt that season. He was like 5-1, and big improvement. He was under Sean Payton too. Big improvement. Was balling out that season. I think he was like 15-5, like through like 6 games, some shit like that, and then got hurt. But he was balling out.
I guess, but like he's also thrown to like Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, freaking. Taysom
He didn't. He didn't even get to play with Chris Olave. He played like 3 games with him.
Oh, so
Don't say that. It was just Michael Thomas.
Right.
Just having Michael Thomas is a big difference. Michael Thomas or Isaiah Hodgins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I say, but everyone, you should have a chance at the number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm taking the healthy Jameis Winston over him.
Okay, so Jameis. Who else is in that top 5 over Jones?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm trying to think. NFC. I would take Kyler Murray over Daniel Jones.
Kyler Murray.
NFC South. I'm not taking anybody else. NFC West.
I would put Kirk.
I'll take Geno. No cap. The way Geno balled out this season.
Geno played his ass off
Big
this
improvement.
year.
Like that's bro. I did not expect that out of Geno.
Facts.
I did not expect that out of Geno, but he balled out with like.
He made Russ look bad.
Yes.
He did.
And like, bro, no one thought that shit was coming out of him, bro.
No, that's 5 right there.
That's 5, yeah.
Oh.
Daniel will probably be something like around between 7 and 8 then.
I put him behind Kirk.
I wouldn't be mad at that answer. I wouldn't be mad at that. Even though Kirk is average.
Absolutely.
But I think they both average to me. So they both average to me, so I always say Kirk Cousins is an average ass quarterback.
He is. Except at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock he's different.
In terms of what?
Yeah.
In terms of how he played any other time. I saw one stat. He was he had some crazy record. I think he was like this season he was like 9-1 playing at 1 o'clock, and then he had like a losing record every other game. I was like, God damn.
Oh shit.
He trash. I'm sorry, he average. I'm sorry, he average. Damn,
Yeah,
y'all saw when the
quarterback
Eagles
anyway.
won. Y'all saw they lit up the Empire State Building green.
Yeah.
But that was
That's
crazy. No,
That's
that is
nuts.
that is actually crazy.
That's
But the
nutty.
thing is, New York knows.
Nah, that's
Nah,
actually
that
crazy.
was nutty. That was nutty.
You cannot, bro. As a division rival, bro, like that's a rival city to New York, basically.
I feel like
you can't do that.
I feel like New York City just gave up the rights to the Giants and Jets and gave them the jersey for real this time. Like y'all need to just call them Jersey at this point because y'all can't go back from that. I would never.
Like that's actually crazy. That's like if, like, I don't even know. That's like if LA lit up the city green or some shit like that.
Yeah.
If like the Celtics win a championship, like you, bro, like, cause that's a rivalry right there. But that was crazy. When I saw that shit, I was like, wow. I saw the comments on Twitter. Zink was like, what? Like, what the fuck, bro? Yo, I can't believe they did that shit, bro. I was like, nah, that's actually crazy.
That's wild.
Philly own New York now.
Yes,
That's
sir.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I think it make it worse that they beat us in the
Three
playoffs.
times.
Like if we
Yes.
ain't made it to the playoffs, fine, fuck it. You know, we was sorry anyway, but we was almost there. You know what I'm saying? We had a chance.
I think it was the 3 times because we beat you 1,
Three.
2.
Yeah.
3 times is crazy. It's hard beating a
3
team
times is
twice, but
crazy.
3 times is
Second
crazy.
game,
like
we
you're
didn't have our
supposed to-
starters in though, so it was like our backups. But,
And y'all ain't even really beat us that bad that second time, and y'all wasn't playing nobody.
That's what y'all talk about.
Whatever.
Yo, you guys see what Tom Brady posted?
Oh, bro, nigga was just in his drawers. I'm like, bro,
Wait, what?
I see- yes,
he
bro.
posted some picture of him and like I don't know. But it was like him and
Stop,
some boxers.
nigga. I just
Nah, I didn't really look at it, but he was just in some boxers and like just posted a selfie. I'm thinking motherfuckers is trolling. No, he posted that shit on his on his Twitter, and I was like, "Yo, what in the blue moon, bro? What is going on?"
as soon as he retired, niggas started acting crazy, bro.
God.
They said he retired and started acting like AB.
Yeah, Tyreek said that shit, bro. I was like, no cap, bro, because
That's
AB
pretty-
been off. AB got CTE. I don't know,
for
bro. I don't
sure.
see for sure, but he really do, bro. I don't like that nigga. That's like he got a prime example of that shit, bro.
100%.
Like once the day he do pass, like, I'm not wishing that shit happened to him. But when if he donates his brain to science and he go through his brain, they gonna find a high amount of that shit, bro. Of that shit, bro. That's because I think like it's kind of sad to see. Like he was a top receiver in the league going crazy, bro.
Mhm.
Like let's be honest, he was going crazy. Like fantasy, he was on my fantasy team 1 year, was going crazy, bro. Like, but then once it might have been that Vontae's birthday kid, man.
Yeah.
This shit was different, bro.
Right.
What team did he go to after? Like the Raiders?
Raiders didn't even play.
Yeah.
Patriots.
then the
Tampa
Patriots
Bay.
for a couple of games, and then Tampa Bay. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
That's
bro.
sad.
It was crazy. Like I said, top receiver, bro. Like could have been like one of the greatest.
Yeah,
Right.
no cap. He was kicking.
Like people would just be
Literally.
when people talk about AB now, it's because of his antics. But like I remember AB going crazy. Having him on your Madden team or fantasy team was just tough, bro. Like,
Facts.
him and Big Ben was going crazy. Le'Veon in the backfield too.
Mm-hmm.
Having anyone of them on your fantasy team, but shit happens, man. It's sad to see. And I'm sorry. Y'all got Netflix?
Yeah.
Y'all cancel our subscription?
Why?
No.
Oh, I mean, because with the password sharing shit, I heard a lot of people was canceling their subscription, bro.
Damn.
I heard they can't even do that shit they was planning on doing and shit. They was kind of saying like, that we were testing it in a different country. It's not here. It's not available here yet.
Oh yeah, so that was
you know what I'm saying?
They didn't put it in the US yet, but I think it's in the UK right now.
But they shit's not going to do anything though. All you got to do is the main person on the account, they got to sign into their Netflix on their main Wi-Fi once a month. You feel me?
I feel that shit is stupid, bro. Like, how you gonna tell someone like, if I pay for it,
How you gonna tell me?
how you gonna tell me what to do? Mom, like, what you mean, bro? This shit mine. I don't care. Like, I'm paying for this shit right now. Like, so that shit is stupid to me. I mean, niggas watch they shit. They gonna watch Netflix shows regardless without Netflix.
Yeah.
Facts.
I'm not. I mean, I don't know how, but niggas gonna do it to them. That's what I'm saying. Niggas gonna find when there's a will, there's a way.
Right.
So they gonna find a way to watch Netflix shows without Netflix anyway. But like, I think what they're doing is stupid. I don't think that's the reason why they was losing money, bro. I think them spending a lot of money on shows that nobody wanted to watch and shit like that, and like some of these inclusive shows and shit like that. Like nobody wants to watch shit like that especially when it feels forced. I'm just like, I'm saying how people really feel.
Yeah.
It's not how I feel. This is how people really feel. Like they don't want to be forced into watching shit like that, and so that's just what it is. And I think them like mismanaging the money on bad series and shit like that. It's not password sharing, bro. I'm telling you right now. I don't have his stats and data, but like from just like general what people say, like. No, I don't think that's a reason, bro. Like I say, I think it's just y'all misallocating y'all funds and then like not spending money on shit y'all should be doing and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's bad, been like shit like. And then once some of these shows started going back to the owners because Netflix is only like leasing. I don't know the correct word, but like leasing these shows and shit like that. Having friends on their platform. Right. Some of these Disney shows, but once Disney Plus came, and then once like Paramount Plus came, they started taking all their shows and shit back. So they just lost a lot of shows and shit like that. So and there's more streaming services, so people just started spending their money elsewhere. They had like Netflix had like what's the word called like a majority. I don't know. I'm not a monopoly, but let's just say they had a monopoly of like the streaming service basically. And then once other people came, once other opponents came, and then they just lost market share. That's what it's called. They had most of the market share. Once Disney Plus came and like all these other streaming services came, they just lost like the majority and shit like that. And that's what happens. It's business.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they had a lot going for them. Like even like the meme of like Netflix and chill, how that was like a popular saying. So like they had things going for them. Now they might end up like Blockbuster.
Hell yeah.
That's actually crazy. Like they killed Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And now they about
Always
to kill
comes
themselves.
around. Always come around, man. That shit's crazy. I feel like if they would have spent more time, like when Netflix was really hot and they was pushing out, like when Stranger Things first came out and you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. If they would have put more time into them shits, yo, they probably be still on top like how they was, but they put so much money in all these shows. Like if you look on Netflix right now and see like Netflix originals, these niggas got hundreds of shows on that shit now. You feel me? Like all that bread they put into that, and niggas ain't watching it. Like you said, niggas is not watching it.
Yeah, they had like good show. I remember in high school, like Orange is the New Black was like
Yeah,
a popping
you know what I'm
show.
saying?
Even Daredevil was popping at one time, like shit like that. Like they gotta put out heat, bro, and to make people actually like, damn, I want to watch the show and buy Netflix. But like all these other bullshit like shows they putting out, anybody want to see that shit?
Yeah,
exactly.
I think some of the things they should do, I don't even know if they do it, but like movie night, where like if you watching it with other people, like if someone pause it paused for everybody, and like a little chat thing. I know there's another website that you can do that on. Like you sign in and you can basically watch it with your friends. Like that shit would have been popular if like they came out with an idea like that during like quarantine or something.
Facts.
Like I think that was a good idea. Or maybe they can do like some like partnership with somebody. Like I know Hulu has something where it's like with Spotify you can get both. Like Spotify,
yeah.
Like maybe Netflix need to do something like that with somebody. Maybe like YouTube or something. Get like YouTube TV.
Yeah, I'll be kind of hard.
Yeah,
I'll be kind of hard.
But that's free game right there. Don't cancel my subscription. Nah. But if they didn't want to limit the people sharing passwords, I think that they were fine with just putting how many people can watch Netflix at one time. Like I think it was like 3 or 4. But if 3-4 people watch Netflix at one time, that like solves the password thing.
Yeah.
Instead of like whatever they trying to do now, because people can just finesse around that, like VPN or some shit. Like that.
Facts.
And to be honest, it's not like what Netflix is doing. Other companies already do that shit. Like Apple Music does that shit. Like if you're listening to music on one device, like I have like an individual plan, and then say I'm playing on my phone and then I play it on my computer, it's gonna pause on one of them shit. Like only authorized when you use some shit like that. And it's like so, but it's just like they're taking away something that they users already have, so that's what makes people mad. So when you take something that was like away for free and trying to charge more for it, people don't consider that like a good idea and shit like that. Like same shit with PlayStation, they allow it too. Like someone's game sharing. It used to be on PS3, it could be an infinite amount. And when they came to PS4, they changed it to only 2 people with game share and shit like that. And so, but it's just that
now, Imagine that now.
Oh, infinite people,
that's wild.
Bro, yeah. People used to do that shit all the time, bro. I didn't even know about that shit until PlayStation 4. Like, I never knew about this shit. I could have been game sharing with some other people, But everybody was, to be honest, everybody was buying disc games though, in like PS3 time. I didn't start getting downloading games and really turn on like PS4, like the end of PS4 life cycle, and then PS5 I just started downloading games. Damn, that's actually crazy. Y'all peeped in the news about John Morant?
Oh, how he's saying like how he's trying to act hood and stuff,
bro. It's actually ridiculous because, but how he's trying to act hood. John Morant came from like a nice background. If y'all know, like John Morant, like he played he was able to play AAU basketball. Like he grew up with both his parents in his life and shit like that. Like I gotta show this picture of him just like chilling. Like he had like Sperry's on. He looked like he went to Morristown. Like you like Nick. You should like Nick. Like as he was just, I'm like bro, he had a nice background, but like as soon like I don't know, bro. It's like when he got to the NBA, like turned into the Chris Brown in the NBA, started hanging around like something like or supposedly like I don't know, just like I remember he had tweeted something like as somebody was talking about, I'm gonna put these hollows in you, like hollow around tips.
What?
Yeah, bro, I'm so serious. And I remember Steven Jackson said something about this, like I think last year, about like, yo, some of these guys, like these young guys in the NBA, y'all not hood, y'all not tough. I need to cut that act out and forget it. Y'all in the NBA, this is the business. Shit. Like Steven Jackson said this shit last year. And now it's coming up again. We're having the same conversation about John Morant. And then like the people he hang with, like they were talking about like they got an altercation with some Pacers staff players, and someone pointing a laser. They didn't know if it was a gun or some shit like that. And so it's like, bro, why is your name being associated with this? Yeah, bro, you in the NBA, like the highest basketball business in the world. Your name shouldn't be associated with none of this shit, bro.
Facts.
If you gotta cut some people off, make that shit happen, because this shit is not a good look. And what's his name? Shannon Sharp was saying the same shit like about the Grizzlies, like. And it's really the whole Grizzlies, like they acting like these tough guys. And so I don't know if that's. I mean, it's fine to have a tough guy NBA team, but like y'all acting a little bit too tough right now. Like y'all not who y'all claiming to be. Y'all are not. And I don't know, man. It's a bad look on John Morant, in my opinion. They do a lot of talking too. Like also like for a team that doesn't have any accomplishments.
Yeah, facts.
Like they talking like they're the Warriors, bro. They're not. Y'all the Grizzlies. Y'all have no accomplishments. Y'all probably get bounced into like the second round every year, some shit like that. Y'all not them guys in basketball or like tough guys in real life and shit like that. I don't know, man. I don't know what's good with the Grizzlies and John Morant.
Yeah, that's wild. Like I don't get that. I think he should cut some people off if like it's gonna get him in trouble, because that'll just be ass to lose everything you work hard for just to put on this persona. Thanks. And like I don't know him personally, so like I can't say too much, but like if you're not like that, just I don't know, get that bag. Just
ain't nothing wrong being a suburban. I'm a suburban kid. Like,
exactly.
I ain't hard.
Yeah, you can still hold your ground too without having to talk about like how you gonna murder someone or do shit like that, like shoot up, point lasers and shit like that. You can just hold your ground, do what you gotta do, and still get that money. Like, I don't know, it's way too much like life changing money that like he's gambling with, putting up this persona, saying he's not. Like, like I said, I don't know him, but like that's millions. And imagine having to go back to like a regular lifestyle because you did this, or end up in jail because of something your friends did or something you didn't even do. Now you really gotta be around people who are like that. And
especially if you're the breadwinner of your family. Like, I'm talking about your whole family, not just your immediate. Like, you got your grandparents you taking care of and shit like that. Like Shannon Sharp said he's worth like $200 million, bro. Like with this contract coming up, bro. Stop playing with that money, like, bro. These owners got no problem releasing you, bro. Like we seen it, like. You do something wrong, you cut them, bro. It don't matter who, unless you like LeBron James or something like that. Like you're not LeBron. God. Like you see, remember in Kansas City Chiefs with Kareem Hunt, he was about to be probably a top paid running back. Video get dropped. They dropped him, cut him real quick. It was like, damn.
It was like days after.
It can happen to anybody, bro.
And he's still producing too. Like he's still playing at that high level.
He's not getting paid.
He's not getting paid.
Yeah.
It's like,
damn.
It's not even that though. Like you worked hard to get there. And you just about to squander it for all the work you did.
Exactly, bro. Like y'all seen that RDC meme on with the rap shit where he was talking about, all right, we gotta sell these drugs. He was like, what you talking about? Like that basically that was John Morant. Like, nah, that's slow money. We gotta hold these guns and shit. Like that's what basically John Morant doing. Like, bro, like you gotta relax, bro. Like I'm not saying he's selling drugs, but like just the way he's acting, that man, he's acting in the same man. Like you trying to be this tough guy who you not, bro. Like you came a long way, but you doing all this other shit, bro. You gotta relax on that. If you want to, you in the wrong type of business, to be honest, bro. If you trying to do that shit,
that's what I'm saying. Like, or even if you want to be around them, like, try to like separate so you're not like your name is not being mentioned when they do some dumb shit like that. I don't know.
They can't come to the arena anymore. That's it.
Yeah, for the year they got banned for the year. Oh, so some of them, some of his people, like his brother, that's what he said. But I think it's like his people got banned from the arena for a year.
They gotta understand that they represent you.
Yeah, that's
insane. You gotta.
And if they doing shit like that, like I said, and they representing you, you gotta get cut off, bro. Like you, like I said, I'm worth like $200 million a year right now. John Morant, like our age or maybe younger, bro.
Yep.
Bro, you probably might finish your career with like $1 billion, bro. If you work $200 million now and shit like that, if you play like, depending how many years, depending how the price moves in the NBA, because NBA is a growing business, shit like that. You never know.
Because you don't want to wake up one morning like, damn, I don't want to go to work, and you had a chance to not work ever again.
Facts.
You're absolutely right.
Shit, to me, ain't gonna cut that bitch off. You know what I'm saying? Like can't say it, bro. Ain't gonna cut that bitch off. I don't care who. You can get cut off. You playing with my money, man. It's like life changing money. That's a lot though.
I ain't $20 now. That's 200 mil.
Yeah,
shit.
That's a lot of other zeros behind that.
Oh God.
Honestly,
what's the time stamp on that, Josh?
An hour and two.
I want to get this off my chest. I'm tired of Instagram right now with these damn sex bots.
Oh yeah.
Bro. It's getting ridiculous at this point because first it started off with them messaging you, but then Instagram implemented a feature like it's kind of spam. It'll be pushed into the back of your messages, so you don't really have to see it and shit like that. And then they start like liking your posts and shit like that. Yeah. And then that kind of died down. But now, and they used to view your story, but now they liking your story, and I get notifications for this shit, and I don't. And I'm like, bro, these damn bots are like blowing up my notification every time I post a story, bro. It's out of hand. RDC already covered this shit before with the sex bots and shit like that. Like who's making these accounts, bro? Like why? Why are making bro? This shit is ridiculous, bro.
Them shits is getting active now. Have y'all started getting texts to your actual phone, bro? Oh no, them shits is starting to hit your phone, bro. I swear, the other day, son, I got a message. It's like an Albuquerque number. I'm thinking it's a nigga I know from Albuquerque. Yeah. Yo, random ass bitch talking about, oh, you miss me? I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? I'm like, son, what? Son.
I got T-Mobile and they got this app where it blocks spam calls and spam messages. They don't ever come to my phone, bro.
I got that too, bro. I'm on Verizon. I got that. I got a call filter. That shit
don't work.
I never get like spam and shit like that, bro. After I install, I'll never get that shit no more, bro. But on Instagram, bro, I'm tired of them, bro. Instagram, y'all have had this shit for years, bro. Y'all need to fix this shit. Like I'm getting tired of these bots keep liking my posts, bro, and my pictures. This shit is out of hand, bro.
Okay.
I don't know who's behind it either. I hope they find y'all and they arrest y'all, bro. No cap. Like, this shit's ridiculous.
Do you report them?
I just block them because blocking is easier. It's faster than reporting, bro. It's just faster than just click block and it's like that. But it's ridiculous. Like, why? Like, I just want to know whoever behind it. Why are you doing this? Are y'all actually getting money out of this shit, bro?
That's what I want to know too.
And it's like, cause like when I do, like I remember when I used to report them, and I used to get the report back because like it used to be their actual sex bots and shit like that, and they have like damn near nude photos on the picture. I reported, oh, this it doesn't go against our company's policy or something. I'm like, what you mean, bro? I can see nipple right here. Like, how's that not going? Like, what are you talking about? They showing like their whole butthole. What are you talking about, bro? I'm like, come on, bro. You tell me that's like these fucking report shits don't work, bro. I'm telling you right now. Whoever behind all this, whoever, like, I don't know who thought of it, like, yeah, let's make sex bots and shit. Like, why can't it be like a gaming bot? Like, oh, send your game, like, you want a game card? Like, I can't afford Fortnite shit. You want some free V-Bucks? I'd rather have that shit than these damn sex bots, bro. This shit's ridiculous, bro. It's actually crazy. The only way I think to get out of it is if you private your account. You won't get and shit like that. Like, I'm not gonna private my account because of who I am. And I'm trying to like grow our podcast, my name, NK Rudy, and shit like that. So I'm not gonna private my account. And so it's just like, damn, is there really Instagram? They gotta get on, and it's like I don't think any other social media platform is as bad with these bots. I don't be on Facebook, so I don't know. I don't Snapchat. I've been seeing a little bit lately when some people trying to add me. I'm like, that's clearly a bot. Twitter, it's rarely I get messages. It's like rare. YouTube is very rare, but Instagram, y'all got number one, bro. Ain't nobody above y'all.
Damn. I've been getting it a lot on TikTok recently. Like, they just like a random video or like they follow me or something. And I'm just like, this is a bot.
It's a bot.
Like, I'll be hyped thinking like someone actually liking the video or something. I actually just posted first time on
TikTok.
Yeah,
no, TikTok queen.
Okay,
TikTok
now.
queen. Okay.
Yeah. Make sure y'all go like that. Nah, okay.
You dancing?
Nah, it was like a gaming video, and I saw this video.
I don't follow anybody. Besides the podcast, I don't know. I'll be on here.
I just saw this video, and he was talking about some real stuff. He was like, it's like, what is your goal? And the dude was like, to be successful. And he's like, oh, that's just an emotion. He's like, what is your goal? He's like, to be an actor. He's like, nah, man, your goal got to be like something, like your dream has to be something bigger, like something that's going to change other people's lives and stuff like that. And I forgot his answer to that. But he's like, basically, what's stopping you from doing that? And he was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I got to go to there's a lot to it to becoming an actor. Like, I got to go to like some fancy place. I got to go to LA. And like, I ain't got the money to go to LA. He's like, nah, man, it sound like excuses. And he was like, look, right now, I want you to act like you arguing with your boy because he was hitting on your girl or something. And the guy acted it out. And he's like, look, done. How hard was that? He's like, nah, man, there's much more than that. And like, that was some small type of acting. He's like, why would you downplay? Like, why would you talk shit about yourself? Like, talk shit about yourself. You should be hyping yourself up. Like, you just did a scene and everything. He's like, yo, all you gotta do is just do it and like see where it goes and like think for the best. I thought I turned it off. It ain't turned off, but like, and just hope for the best. So I was like, all right, like that's pretty good. So I just posted something, and hopefully I post more.
Damn,
that's the story behind.
That's pretty fire.
Yeah, right.
I fuck with that.
Just do it.
Just like Nike.
Yeah, word.
Stripes. That's what I like. Yo, when that song came out,
what song?
Sicko Mode.
Okay.
I remember I was like, yo, Drake is tough, and like Travis, I really like. I'm not a big Travis fan. Like, I don't think he's bad. You like Travis?
I do like Travis. I fuck with Travis.
Like, I don't think he's bad. It's just like not my type of music. And every time that song played, I would always videotape like how everybody acts during Travis' part and then Drake's part, and there's a big difference in mood. Like, no matter where I'm at, it's like Travis' part is just like a little head nod, maybe one or two people singing along.
Okay.
Drake, and you're like, hey,
it is Drake at the end of the day. Like, it is Drake.
Facts. It is Drake though. You can say that about a lot of Drake's features though. You feel me? Like, for a good minute of time, like a Drake feature get you on, man. Like,
it still do. This shit still do.
I think it still do, but not to the same extent, to the same level.
I think it will get you on, but you gotta maintain it.
Yeah.
Block Boy didn't maintain it.
Facts.
He got a good Drake feature. Like, the song was good.
Yeah.
He didn't maintain it though. Smiley, that nigga, I don't know who the fuck.
Bro, I know exactly what song you're talking about.
Drake's verse
too.
is good. Whatever that nigga was saying
Bruh.
was not.
It's almost a waste of a Drake verse,
Yes,
bro.
bro.
Like that song is really wild, man. That shit's really wild. I wonder how much he paid for that Drake feature, bro.
Sometimes Drake would just give a feature out.
He definitely gave that one out.
He definitely did.
No cap.
Like it would definitely get you a lot of notice. I remember the Migos are already popping, but it definitely took them to another level. When he dropped on Versace, even when Lil Baby was already popping, but I said it took him to another level now, and shit like that. So like I said, you got to maintain the Drake feature. Like like it'll put you on or can like get you further up. But you gotta do more. Like you just can't let that one just ride out and shit like that. Like you gotta do something else, bro. So if you can't maintain that, then that's just on you, bro. You just wasted a Drake feature.
That's facts.
You know a song I heard the other day? It was every time it comes to a song and I'm on the podcast, I always forget. But Lil Wayne was like, he was going to jail. He's like, I'll be gone till November. But fuck it, I know just going.
Oh, Miss Me?
Oh yeah. And looking back to it, that was tough because that's when like Drake and Nicki were both like blowing up and like look at their career. Look at their career. I was like, damn, that's so tough. That's so tough.
Yeah, bro. That bro. I listen to a lot of music just like still just from that time era, like when Drake was young, like Drake, because you could see like the evolution of Drake, like in his way with music. The way he rapped back then, like he definitely had a lot of inspiration from like Lil Wayne around that time, the way he used to rap. And even before that, like if you listen to like some of his older music, he used to rap like kind of like Joe Budden too. Like he used to I know he used to listen to a lot of Joe Budden. Like he used to like a lot of people around, he used to kind of like I won't say take their style, but just like be inspired by their style and shit like that. And so if you just listen to Drake in just different eras, I'm like, damn, you can just see like the way his music has changed over the time and shit like that. And I don't think he's ever gonna go back to the way he used to rap before, but it's kind of like damn, like I just like listening to like, around that time, like Miss Me around that time and shit like that, like going in, like shit like that.
Oh
like,
yeah,
like just bars, like damn,
bro.
like Drake still got bars, but like the bars was different, bro. Like it's like that it
was
like,
the wordplay back
like,
then. Like he was focused.
Too, like, like it makes you like, ooh, that was a bar. Like it was so crazy. The
what was that? That first tape he dropped when before niggas had known him and shit. It was like He had a jacket on the front and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's comeback season.
Yeah, okay. That fucking tape, man. When I first heard that, I was like, nah, this nigga's gonna be a problem for some years, bro. Like, son, I remember hearing the Barry Bonds freestyle for the first time, dog.
Yeah.
Bro, this nigga was on one, bro. Like, and he still be snapping like that whenever he wants to. That's the thing. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Like, it's crazy how you can turn it on and off just like that. And a lot of these niggas, like, that's been in the game for as long as him, it'll take them a few verses to get back to that. Like, you gotta, like, hope and pray they can get back to what they've been doing. This nigga Drake ain't really fell off, like, talent-wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think, like, the whole Young... Besides, I'm a Tiger, not Young Money. I'll say, like, none of the Young Money really did. I mean, actually, Lil Wayne kind of fell off, but there was one song where I heard when I was Lil Wayne, I was like, I'm like, it sounded like a younger Lil Wayne, a Seeing Green. Remember that song? Bro, yes. When I heard Lil, I was like, yeah. Yo, I'm like, this is Lil Wayne actually had back for. He was going crazy, bro. I'm like, he like, even like they all went crazy, but it was just Lil Wayne's verse stood out so much, bro. I'm like, bro, this like, I miss this Lil Wayne. Like, he was going crazy, bro. I'm like, this is straight bar. My uncle told me, he's like, yo, you gotta listen to this song. Like, Lil Wayne went crazy. I listened to that shit. I'm like, wow, bro. I'm like, this is just taking me back. This took me kind of back, bro. Yeah. Of just like Young Money. I'm like, damn, bro. Like this is that shit he used to be spitting, bro.
No cap. I ain't know he could still do that. No cap.
That's what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
Gonna lie. I ain't know he could still do that. When I heard that shit, I was like, yo, thank God, bro. I thought this nigga I thought he was doing it on purpose and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought he just like fell off and just trying to like go into like, you know, niggas like newer nigga styles and shit. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I didn't think he was doing that on purpose at first. I thought he was just like, you know what? Maybe he just can't rap like he used to. You know, that happens to some niggas. Like, look at Eminem. That nigga cannot rap no more, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga be wildin', bro. Son.
Yeah, a lot of people do fall off. Like, they just can't maintain like that level, shit like that. And like I said, Drake has through these years, like people will start falling off around that time and shit. Like around Drake is like 30, 35, some shit like that, 35, 36. That's when some people start falling off, but like the greats still stay on. Like Jay-Z has still stayed on.
Facts.
Shit like that. Kanye. You want to talk about him, yo? Cause that's your guy. You even got a 808's heart tattoo on your arm, yo.
Hey, we can talk about Kanye up into the year 2020. If we talking Kanye, then we gonna talk up into 2020. I don't know who this nigga is, but you know what I mean.
I know Kanye fans are sure, cause I know you a Kanye fan. When you say, I'm like, damn, what? I know niggas like, what happened?
It hurts, man. It really does.
He putting out church music now. He not even putting out rap anymore.
Donda was hard though. I'm not gonna lie. Donda was hard. It was definitely better than a lot of the last shit he's been making. It's better than Pablo. It's better than Ye. Donda was definitely hard, and then the Donda 2 he was going to drop. I heard the album release party. That was gonna be hard too. It's just this nigga's antics, man. It's hard to be a fan, bro. It's hard to. I'm not gonna keep defending a nigga I don't know. It's to a point where it's like, bro, I can't do this though. I love his music, but I'm not finna defend this nigga every single go, man. I don't know him. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's what I gotta say about that. Music wise, man, I still love him, bro. I still love his music, but I don't know what this nigga got going on.
Yeah, I know a lot of Kanye fans probably feel like you aren't. I know Amir do. He might mean. Amir like, I don't even like this nigga like that. To be honest. I was like, we be getting him. I'm like, because every time a Kanye post come up, I'll tag. I'm like, damn, Amir. I'm like, what's going on with him? And he's like, bro, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't even know.
They get to a point you can't even play him in public anymore. Niggas gonna be like, Kanye? I'm like,
oh, that shit happened at work.
I don't know what to tell you, man. The music's good. I'm sorry.
Nah, I fuck with Kanye too. I'm not gonna lie, and I be trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but like every time I feel like he topped what he say last time. Yep. It's like, damn, like let me just keep this to myself.
Like I don't actually know what the fuck he be doing, bro. Like actually, like the decisions he make, I'm like, why? I'm like, is there something behind it? I'm like, I don't know, but he just be.
It just be random. It seems like it's just random bullshit at this point. Like he'll do something, he'll be like, okay, let me see why he did it. Maybe he's doing this, he's trying to get a contract, something. Then he'll come out a week later, some retarded shit, like and then it gets to a point where it's like, yo, you can't keep defending niggas because if it's somebody else, you gonna be calling people out like, yo, why you defending them? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it gets to a point where, you know what I mean, you can't be biased. You just gotta hold them accountable.
Because he was on like some interview tour when he was really saying like some outlandish shit, bro. And it's just something like, what? And he like, so like, you can't defend that. It's like,
I'm saying.
He was saying some crazy shit, bro. And I'm like, that shit crazy. I just be watching him just like, all you can do is watch, bro. Like,
it's
saying
hard.
Like, shit, cause I ain't defending him. Like I said, I can't defend anything I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas is famous. They got millions of dollars and shit, man. I'm not defending none of these niggas, yo.
I gotta go to work.
You know what I'm saying? Word. I ain't defending none of these niggas, bro. Unless they pay me for it.
I fuck with Off the Grid. That was on Donda, right?
Yeah.
Yo, Fivio went crazy.
Fivio went stupid on that shit, man. I don't think that nigga wrote that. I ain't gonna flex, bro. I don't think that nigga wrote that, bro. Name me one other Fivio verse that went stupid like that, bro. That nigga went crazy.
Have you heard some of Fivio's older music? Like,
bro, I heard it. I've been hearing. It wasn't like that though,
I fucked with it, bro.
It wasn't even like that, bro.
Nah, I don't like any of his new music he putting out. And his new baby, like that shit, like actually mid. Like I'm not saying it's bad. It's actually mid. Like actually somewhere in the middle. So like that. I'm not saying it's just mid to me. And like, but his older music, like whatever that tape was with like the blue album cover. I like that shit. I could listen to that shit full through and shit like that. But some of his new, like that new album, not with him for me.
That shit was not
he said Kanye produced it. Shit still trash to me though. mid to me. Shit still mid to me. So,
that shit was not it. That song with Kanye, not it. That's coming from a Kanye. That was not it. It was rushed too. What they had done was it was a Alicia Keys song at first. And you know what I'm saying? You know how niggas in the industry is, you know what I'm saying? I like that song, let me get on it type shit. He kind of fucked it up for Alicia Keys. That felt like it would have been a powerful ass song for like niggas in New York. It probably would have been like Empire State of Mind Part 2 for, you know what I'm saying? These niggas come and fuck it up.
I'm tired of that New York song, whatever this is.
Yeah, New York.
I'm sorry. I be tired of hearing that shit, bro. Bro, that shit is overplayed to the max, bro. That's just me. I'm
that shit's over here though. It's over, but I haven't heard it once when I left. Niggas do not play it anywhere else. No cap.
I'm tired of hearing that song, New York. That shit got me tired of Alicia Keys, like at all. Like damn, like ain't nothing wrong with Alicia Keys, but like damn, that shit was so overplayed, bro.
It's the radio here, man. Like I feel like we have the worst radio out of anywhere, bro. Like when I was in New Mexico, I would literally hear like, you know, you'll hear album cuts on the radio and shit. You know what I'm saying? You'll hear older shit like Exhibit, Eminem, like, you know, they'll really mix it around. I can bet money anybody in here can name the 2 or 3 songs that's on the radio right now. You know what I'm saying? Like going on, you're gonna hear like, you know, Just Wanna Rock, or you know what I'm saying? It's all the same shit over here. You know what I'm saying? And they don't really mix it around, give you a variety. They kind of just like, you know, it's really fucked up, dog. It's really fucked up because I wanna fuck with it, dog. I wanna fuck with the new songs that's coming out, but when they playing it 30 times in a row at you on the radio, it's like, man, you making me hate it now.
I ain't never thought about that. Listening to the radio and like other stations, I never know how to find. I mean, you can just search through it, but like I never know what station it is. But
ain't nobody got time to do that shit. I mean, you put the aux on or some shit. Fucking radio though.
What's it called? I hate this when like it's a song you like oh, I ain't heard this in a while, and they keep restarting it like
funk flex,
bro. Him and his
beef, nigga.
Bro, his bomb and shit like that.
You like, dude. I'm like, all right, you start singing it. Restart. I'm like, yo, just play the fucking song. I don't even want to listen to this.
There was what was it? That song by Jay-Z and Kanye. What's that shit? Why can't Otis? That song Otis came out. He was playing that shit was like on the radio all day. There was this clip of him like he was doing a bomb and shit like that, and he comes on the radio talking. He's like, boom, boom. Who's like, if you're in the store right now, reach your hand in the register and take that money. He's like, that's your money now. I saw that. I've never seen this old clip. I'm like, man, that's actually crazy, bro. Nigga said, right there, he told him to rob the store, bro. Like, that's your money now. I'm like, that's actually crazy. Man, there's no way that song was that crazy at the time.
Funk Flex a trip, man.
Him and his damn bombs going just. I'm like,
oh my God. They got a nerve to talk over that shit. Be, yo, I'm DJing in Patterson tonight. Who gonna be there? Meet me there.
Like, shout out to all the babysitters out there.
Like, come on, man.
DJs be saying anything, bro. Anything.
And it's always over some heat. He don't never play it over no mid song. It's always over some heat, yo.
Yeah, like I seen a DJ. It was a clip of Bryson Tiller. It was like some Halloween party, and they was playing "Don't," and he was like put your hands up if you fucked your best friend's baby mom or some shit like that. And the rest was like, what, bro? He was like, that, bro, that's crazy. He's saying crazy shit, bro. It's random. I'm like, oh my God, this shit is crazy.
That one DJ that was singing, I always think that's you and that DJ.
He was singing. It was a Young Thug song. It's like that lifestyle.
Nah.
Nigga was singing over the song sound. He trying to get signed that night, bro.
Hey, yo.
That's naive. Nah, one DJ I think he did it right was the one with Kodak. He was like, Get him back.
I fuck with him.
That's how you do it. Was that like a Coachella or some shit like that?
Yeah, some shit. Or it might have been like Rolling Loud or something like that.
That shit.
That was the good DJ right there, yo. Yeah, he did that shit right. Damn, what's the time stamp, Josh?
123.
You want to get into answer questions? Unless you want another topic you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good? You good? All right. I'm pretty sure you watch most of the episodes. You know how we have answer questions. We ask all of our guests.
Okay.
Got 4 questions we want to ask you.
Sure.
Okay. So the first question I ask you is would you date a girl that's a sex worker?
That's a sex worker?
Yes.
Me Stripper. Personally, I can't. I don't have the heart for that.
Not heart?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I know who I am. If you out here showing your shit on OnlyFans, I'm just gonna it's just not for me, bro. Like, if my boys know what you look like, you know what I'm saying? My niggas could like go online and see, you know what I'm saying? See you doing shit, or like what's the extended sex worker too? Like, she fucking other niggas too. That's a sex worker too.
Porn star, stripper.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying? The worst she can do is have an OnlyFans. At least we can make some money off it. But if you over here fucking other niggas for money, I just can't do it, bro. I just can't do that shit. I don't know, man. Maybe y'all braver than me. I can't
No,
do
no,
that.
ain't I'm not that brave of a soul.
Okay, I'm about to say, man. Shit, man. I'm all for yo. You empowerment. You do what you want, but shit, once you start fucking other niggas, that's my line, dog. That's my line. I crossed it. You gonna cross it now?
Yeah, I don't know how people do that, bro. I actually I don't know how they had a heart for that. Like, if you got there's dead people who have girlfriends that are porn stars. They be getting fucked and they come back to them. Like, I don't know how y'all do that. Like,
no, I'm saying.
You're not that bad, bro.
I think it's like they just see it like as just sex, like nothing more, nothing less. It's just like a physical activity they doing with someone else.
But that shit ain't no physical activity to me. I'm sorry.
Like, I don't know because I don't feel that way, but like I was trying to put it two and two together because it's like, yo, like how, and I'm trying to get it, but I think it's just like that. Like they don't see it as like nothing more than just meaningless sex.
Well, my thing is if they think it's, you know what I mean, it's nothing more and they doing it with him and him, what happens when they come home and do it with you and shit? You know what I'm saying? How can they just turn it on and off just like that?
That's that's a cheater mentality though. It's just a physical activity.
Yeah.
What if you got cheated on? It's like, I don't really think it's just a physical activity. What if your girl said that to you or something like that? What you mean? That'd be crazy, bro.
My girl no more.
And then what counts as cheating in that? Because she's fucking niggas for that's her job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's cheating? No cap.
Yeah, bro.
No cap.
Damn, that is true. All she gotta say, he paid me.
I'm saying it was for the shoot.
Oh, okay, man.
What are you gonna say? I'll be like, oh shit, I guess.
Here's some candy. On my face, yo.
No cap.
Yeah, I can't do that. All right, next question. What's the most sus thing that you have either said or done?
The most sus thing I've done
or said? I know you even got a lot because I know niggas be saying sus shit or do something crazy.
I was about to say, like, I don't know, like it's probably like something random I said or something. It was like a weird place of words. You feel me? How niggas be doing this shit where you're like, oh, pause, like, you know that's like, whoa, pause. What I just? It's probably something like that. I can't remember exactly what I said though. Like, damn, it definitely ain't nothing I done. It's usually what I like just like coming up and saying shit like you know what I'm saying. You don't realize the words you're saying and then they like them together. Exactly, them together and shit. It just like comes out wrong. So probably that.
I like I said, like it's sometimes it be one thing usually like either you done something like, yo, I can't believe I just did that or said that shit. Like it stick with me. If like some crazy shit, I'm like, then like that's actually crazy. Like I said, usually I know with me, it'll stick with me. Like if I do something crazy or say something crazy, it's gonna stick. But I'll never forget that shit. I'm like, I can't believe I did that shit, bro.
Damn, I gotta think. I really don't have anything in my mind though for that. Nah, I don't think so. I want to hear y'all's though. No cap.
I ain't do nothing.
That's how you know this nigga lying.
We never even asked Josh that question because now we gotta ask you. You never
asked me.
No, you didn't. I've never asked you. I don't think I asked. That was a question on the end show. I'll wait till next time. I'll look back to the episode you were on and see what questions I asked you. Don't worry,
bro. Hiding the secret over there, bro.
I ain't never do nothing.
I shared this before, but I told it was at Whole Foods and one of the receivers he was like I was in the chop shop and I was cutting up fruit and shit like that and like we used to be like messing around and shit like that and so like you know like we consider that like we consider receiving the bag but we also consider the chop shop the back too and so. I'm like, bro, what you doing back here, bro? I told him, like, yo, you in the wrong back. Bro, as soon as I said that, I was like, pause, bro. I'm like, that sounded crazy.
Yo.
It sounded crazy, bro.
Oh, nah.
And then, you remember Lisa? I don't know if she was ever there.
Oh,
the lady that smoked, and she's got, like, a raspy voice.
Lisa. I don't think she was there when I was there.
Well, she was another chop shop person, but she didn't understand what we were saying. I was like, whoa. And I was like, whoa. And Tim was back there, but she didn't really understand what's going on and shit like that. And she thought I was probably talking about, like, why he black and shit like that. Like, oh, you're in get your ass at the back. I'm like, yo. And she's like, why did you say that? But she didn't understand that shit, bro. I was like, yo, that shit sounded crazy, bro. I'll never forget. I'm like, that was definitely the most sus shit I ever said. I'm like, I can't believe I said that shit, bro.
Sheesh. Nah, that's wild. What was yours?
I'll say something recently. I think we were like looking for food, me and my girl, and I'm like, as long as I get some meat, like I'm good. And I'm like, oh shit, like I'm like, damn, but I'm talking about like steak or some shit like that. Like it's usually some shit like that. I don't even peep. I can't think of one like real bad one right now.
It's crazy how we all say like everybody pause has become like a crazy because before it was people used to say no homo, but once niggas started getting fined in the league for the NBA for that shit. I remember I think Roy Hibbert got fined for that saying like no homo because he said something about they stretching me out or some shit like that. He said, it was crazy some shit like that. And they started fining people for saying no homo. Even Nikola Jokic got fined like some years back for saying no homo too. But so now you gotta say pause and shit like that. It's crazy because Dame Dash started the pause shit, bro. Like unintentionally he started saying pause when niggas started saying something crazy and then everybody ran with that shit, bro.
Shit's a culture now, man.
Right?
Like pause is in your. It should be in every man's fucking vocabulary, bro. That should have saved your life real quick.
Right.
That's funny. Damn, I really can't think of nothing though. Shit.
I try to say it like when I say pause to anything sexual rather than just like any like sus things like that.
Yeah, I understand that. And especially with today's time, you can't say no homo. They'll cancel you for that. Okay, so you say forget. Okay, so next question. What would you do if your girl proposed to you?
Bro, I'm getting mad as fuck. I'm getting tight. Is it in front of people? Because I won't be that mad if it's just me and her.
So let's just say it's in front of people then.
I'm gonna feel like a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. You can call me whatever you want. I'm gonna feel like a bitch. Why are you proposing to me? I don't care what the times is now, you know what I mean? Different times, different people doing different shit. Why are you proposing to me, bro? What are you doing? And she bought a ring too? Like did all that? Like, yo.
You feel embarrassed?
Yeah, hell yeah. I feel like a bitch. No cap. Cause I know how niggas is gonna be online. I already know. Niggas gonna be like, all right, yo. She proposed to her girlfriend and shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be on you, bro. I feel like, man, like, I don't know, but like a lot of the times, like it's just how other people react, bro. That plays into, you know, how you gonna feel and shit. Like, you know how niggas gonna get on you and shit, especially being a man. You know, man got different type of egos and shit, bro. You don't want niggas be gassing on you and shit like that, and you know, telling you, you know, you less of a man and shit. So I would be pissed. I would be pretty tight. I wouldn't go off on her right in front of people and shit, but I'll be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, come on now.
What if it like, so say you're in like high school, not like, but what if I got prom posed? What if you got prom posed to by a girl?
I wouldn't fuck with that either.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't fuck with that either. I'll be like, bro, like, what are you doing, man?
I feel to a lesser extent. I feel if that happens to me, I don't know if I really care as much, but like a wedding proposal, that's
different. Yeah, I'll be like different. I'll be like, okay, whatever for prom, but if it's a wedding proposal, bruh, because think about it, she went out and bought your ass a ring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You about to sit there like this and put a ring on?
Yeah. I'm not being crazy. I'm getting like, nah, bro. That's not happening, bro.
Yo, I thought about that the other day because when I got asked the question, I said, it was like, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind, I'll do whatever. But then I started really thinking about it, like when I was out in public one time, I was like, yo, if she ever just proposed, I would have to stand like what you just did. Oh, wait a minute. Like, there's a lot that goes into it, Lord. Did she ask me like on the side, like in private, like, yo, like, you married? It's like, all right, I'll ask you now. But like I was thinking about that, just like the whole way of it. I was like, nah, I gotta change my answer. I was waiting for this podcast to bring it up. I was like, yeah, nah, I can't do it. I thought about it, but nah, I can't.
I can't do it.
That look crazy, but you're sitting there like this, like say if you sick and like, but you didn't want to make your girl feel bad, so you just like, all right, and so you did it like this, and niggas still looking at you like this, like, bro, I would have been like this. No cap, I would have been like this.
You gotta record.
I'm like, yo,
oh my god, because automatic, you gotta think how niggas gonna see it from the others, from outside and shit, man. You see a girl proposing, nigga, he's over here just like this, waiting on her.
No, you gotta do palm up.
I would have recorded.
That's what I was like.
I would have recorded. I would have been like, yo, so he see me to record. Look at the camera. No, just so he see me to record. I want to see his face.
You gonna see that nigga whole flips. His whole screen goes like, what you doing?
I'll fake pass out. No. That's gonna be my go-to. I think I got like 5 more years before I start fake passing out.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now I can't. Getting proposed to, I just something I couldn't do, bro.
I can't.
Yeah,
that's pretty wild.
I'd be good at it too.
Okay, next question. What is the worst time that you ever got dubbed by a girl?
Man,
or boy, I don't know.
All right, now.
I'm just being inclusive.
Shit, bro. Yo, Cubital Beam. Damn. There's a lot of time niggas be getting dubbed, yo. Niggas be getting dubbed, yo. Any nigga that has like, oh man, it's only been one time. They ass lying, yo. Niggas get dubbed all the time, yo.
Every day.
Shit. Yeah, one of my worst ones is probably like fucking freshman year, 8th grade and shit, yo. Fucking trying to talk to this girl for like months and months, and you know when like a girl's kind of stringing you along and shit, she don't want to tell you like, nah, I'm good, but she also bored and shit, so she gonna keep it up with you, bro. It was like fucking months of that, months and months of that, and fucking to end it off, she just like, I was just like, yo, like, what we doing? Like, it's been like months and shit. She hit me with a mean curve, like, yeah, nah, I don't really feel like that. I don't really feel for you like that shit. Damn. I'm like, yo, months? A month of talking? Like, bruh, waste my man. Yeah, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
Back in the summer.
That's definitely one I remember. But shit, niggas get dubbed all the time, bro.
Yeah, I be telling people try to come here, I'm like, damn, I don't really know, bro. I'm like, stop lying, bro. I'm like, I be trying to tell them, like, niggas get dubbed. Like Jahmar said, every day, bro. So don't let these people tell you, like, oh, I ain't never get dubbed. I don't remember. They're lying.
They just don't know they getting dubbed. They're the same niggas on Left on Delivered and seen.
Like, because sometimes they be like, oh, I got a boyfriend. He's like, oh yeah, she wanted me, but she had a boyfriend.
Yeah,
so she had no boyfriend. There's no one.
That's like, no. Niggas ain't they just not calling the L's for what it is, yo. It's like, man, they trying to make it. Yeah, they trying to make it seem like it's better.
Friend. It's equivalent to like, have y'all ever done something like this? Like, had someone call you and be like, oh, yo, come pick me up, and you leave. Oh shit!
But what happened?
Whoa! like, you chilling with whoever, and you ain't want to be there, so you have your friend call you and be like, "Yo, can you come pick me up?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, like we was having a good time, but he had to go." But really, it was all set up. Like, dude was trying to get out of there.
Okay, I see what you mean. Nah, I ain't never happened to me. Like,
I'm about to say, I don't think I ever done that. I just go.
No, I've done it. I'd be like, oh, hello, I'm on my way.
It's like, not right now, bro. I'm like, I'm with someone.
I'd be like, I'm on my way.
Make it seem like you don't want to leave and shit. Yeah. Like, and I'm sorry. You know how I go.
It's called like end scene. It's like,
no cap. Sheesh.
I did that shit for work one time. I was trying to get out of, just to leave early. It was New Year's. And it was Lopez. Lopez called. He was like, yo, bro, like, you coming? I was like, yeah, man, I'm just waiting for this last table. This table was not leaving. Like, there's no, like, you can't see the ball drop. Person just sitting there drinking alone. And typically, like, I was back when I was like a back waiter. So it was like how the teams work. It was like a back waiter, and then you had 2 servers, and you basically, all I did was reset tables and fill water. And the server could stay because they had to pay out. The servers can do it. Typically, like, the older servers, they'll be like, all right, you can stay. Like, the back waiters, you can go because they make the least amount of money. It's like, I'll stay and you just have fun or whatever. This one, he's one of the oldest, like, servers. He's like, nah, I want you to stay and everything like that. So me and Lopez scheming up ways for me to get out of work. And he's like, I'm going to call the place and say, like, I need you to come pick me up. Like, I got to, like, some accident or something like that. So he calls and the manager picks up and he's like, yo, is Jahmar there? And then I go and I start talking to him. He's like, oh, what, Ryan? What? And it's like, all right. I was like, yo, I gotta go pick up my friend. He's in a real bad accident. He said he was drinking, like, all that. He's like, why didn't you call the police? He's like, he doesn't want to get in trouble and everything like that. He's like, all right, you can go. You just gotta be back. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, he's like 30 minutes away. He's like, yeah, that's fine. We'll still be open. I'm like, what? And then I was tight.
So you went back to work?
Hell
like,
yeah.
Yo.
I'm like, he's in the hospital now.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
He said, yeah, you just gotta be back now. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yo, whatever you touch on that going, he killed that whole shit.
No cap.
I was so, like, confused by it. Fucked up the whole plan. I should have just went. I didn't even go. Like, I just drove around for a little bit and then went back. Because it was, like, 30 minutes away. So I would have got there and, like, damn, I gotta go back to work right now. And, like,
damn,
I should have just
man.
been like, yo, it's slow. Like, I'll just find a new job.
That's no crazy, bro. That nigga said, that. Make sure you back. God,
damn.
damn.
I'm like, what? Like, what you mean back? He said, "I'm not closing this bitch alone, bro."
Right.
Like,
there was other motherfuckers there. Like they did not need me. It was just
That's insane.
Never again, though. Never
No
again.
cap.
I mean, I plan ahead now. Won't even put myself in that position, but I'll be like, nah, I'm not coming back.
no, I hate when it's a slow job too, cause like when it's slow and nothing to do, like say a motherfucker won't go on their phone. Oh no, you shouldn't be on your phone, bro. It's slow. What you mean, bro? Like there's nothing to like. And don't make up some shit for me to do. Like, oh, dude, like no, don't, cause nobody was ever gonna do that shit, bro. Don't tell me like to do some nonsense, bro, some shit like that. Like I used to when I worked over at Lowe's, like they used to be like I remember it was slow. It was early in the morning. It would be like 5 or some shit like that. And so there ain't no customers really. A couple people come in, but they don't really check out with us. They'll go to the back like to pick up items and shit like that. And so I'm just telling like I'm on my phone and shit like that. And so one of the assistant store team leaders, because the real manager doesn't care.
Who was it, Tony?
Yes, Tony. Tony was like he said something to one of my supervisors, and she came over. She's like, "Yeah, Tony said you shouldn't be on your phone." And I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, there's literally nothing to do, bro. I'm not about to just stand here like this, bro. I'm like, I'm not doing that. It's like early in the morning. I'm like, bro, like, come on, bro. Nah. Shit, like, I just hate like shit like that. If it's slow, like, leave me alone, bro. Like, cause don't come over here being a dickhead.
Yeah, that reminds me of when I used to work in the movies one time. They're like, yo, if you have nothing to do, just let me know and I'll find something to do. So I did that the first time because it was like early. I'm young, you know, and like it's early in the job, so I'm trying to look good and everything. And they told me to sweep the leaves by like in the back. First of all, there's no one over there. The only people that go to like the trash can over there is the fucking staff. And it wasn't like there was mad leaves everywhere, like there could be like an animal hiding in there. It's just like if the leaf just fell from a tree, like on a sidewalk. I was like, never again. And then from there on out, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sweeping theater 3 or like sometimes I fall asleep in theater, yo. Because it'll be a gap. Like one movie ends at 2, the next one don't end until like 4. So in that time, they tell me I gotta find something to do. Like I'll just check in every once in a while and then go watch myself a movie.
I
can't work jobs like that where like, if it's like a lot of downtime and shit like that, because like I'm not gonna do anything, like, bro. I'm not like, because like y'all not really don't expect me to do some bullshit, bro. Like don't give me some bullshit task like, oh, dust the fucking whatever. I'm like, bro, nobody cares about that. Like, stop playing. Like, come on.
I don't know. And Lowe's is known for being slow.
In the
morning, after 5.
Yes.
Slow.
Yes,
and I'm just used to walk in the break room and just like,
When did you work at Lowe's?
I worked there
like
2020. Damn. 2020, I worked in the back. Unloading.
Jeez.
No forklift license? Yeah. And there was nobody with a forklift. So anytime there was like a pallet there, I was like, break room. Sat there 3 hours. Night crew come in. It's not done? Yup. Damn. I don't know what to tell you. I'm out of here.
You lucky you didn't work there when I did, bro, because it was during like the they had the shortage, like the shortage of everything, like the supply chain shortage and shit like that.
That was after I left. Yeah.
So shit wasn't coming in, and then customers were calling like, "Oh, where's my shit at?" I'm like, "Bro, it hasn't came in. Like, there's nothing I can do. Like, why can't I try?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't know. I just send them shit to receiving. I'll just bounce a call over there. Shit bounce back.
So yeah, nobody back there.
I send that shit right back. I just back and forth.
They will sit there.
Yes, bro. Like, cause there's nothing I could do, and they would be calling mad and shit. Like, bro, someone threatened me one time, yo. He was like, he was like some guy with like a Middle Eastern or like Indian accent, some shit that he's like, I'm gonna come in and shoot the store up. And I was like, what? And then I was like, I said it again. He's like, I'm gonna shoot the store up, and then he's like, okay, bye. And
that's
bro,
crazy.
but like, I had all his information in front of me, his address, his phone number, because I was researching his order. I'm like, it's not here. I'm like, tell him like this, and that. And he won't say that. Have his whole information right here, bro. I mean, you actually, I'm like, of course I report. I'm like, yeah, some dude say gonna come in and shoot the store up. So I had to tell him like, and so they actually ended up calling the dude back too, which is crazy. I don't know what else happened, but bug. I'm like, bro, over a fucking stove, bro. That's what it was. I remember some fucking stove that haven't got in yet. I'm like, I can't control that.
God damn.
People were coming in mad as hell, bro, too, like over some dumb shit. Like, some dude was trying to return a Christmas, like after Christmas, we have a return policy, like you can't do that shit. So if he wanted to return it, you had to go through like the actual company and shit like that to get his money back. And some dude came in tweaking, like, they said I could return it. I called them. I'm like, I can't, like, there's literally nothing I could do to return. It's like, it won't allow me to. He's like, you're going to return it. I'm like, I'm not. And so he was like, "Oh, you can get a manager up here." I'll call the manager. He told him the same thing. He getting mad and shit like that at the manager, and he was like, "I'll call the police, bro." He told him, was like,
"Hey,
he was like, "What do you want to call police?" I'm like, "Yes, because you're getting upset, like you're not leaving or asking you to leave and shit." Like, they be coming and tweaking, bro, with some bullshit, bro.
Every day.
God damn.
I don't miss that job at all.
Me neither.
Anything else you want to say though before I wrap it up?
Nope.
No, Josh.
Nope. That's it.
Well, thank you guys for tuning into the D&E podcast. You know, thanks Isaiah for coming on too. You got any links you want us to share in the description? I'll put it in here. Just let me know.
Say less.
We got to 100 on TikTok, 100 followers on TikTok. So thank y'all for that.
Good shit.
Also didn't mention like probably like 2-3 weeks ago, we got to like over 10,000 total views on our YouTube for like the shorts and all that shit. So we had 10,000 like total views on there. We're getting close to 100 subscribers on YouTube right now. I think we're at like 88 if I'm not mistaken. The last time I checked, let me see. We are at 90 right now. So 10 more. We need 10 more to get 100 on subscribers on YouTube. So help us get there if you guys are not there yet. All of our audio listeners, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you leave a 5-star. It really helps us out. People watching on YouTube, make sure you turn the notification bell because YouTube always does recommend me to upload. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, man. Y'all be watching. Y'all don't be commenting. I'm telling you, like, get the comments popping on our actual videos. The shorts, they get more comments and shit like that. But I'm be seeing y'all, you know, if y'all ever want us to talk about something, just let us know in the comments, man. We'll try to bring it up if it's something we want to talk about. But yes, thanks again for tuning in. Until next time, it's the D&E podcast. Signing off.
Peace.
Peace.